going on? First installment of Gilmore's Garage. Obviously, a little play on words, as you can tell. Your boy still don't have a garage. We're gonna work on it though. Get down to it. We got a 06 Dodge Charger RT 5.7 liter Hemi. What we're gonna be working on today. My own personal car. What we're working on today, having a radiator leak. Those lower radiator hose found out to have a small pinhole in it. Whenever it would build up pressure, it would shoot out that little hole. All right, first step, I've actually got the engine cover off of it. I mean, it's up to you. With the cover and everything in the way, it's just kind of hard to maneuver in there. I went ahead and took the cover off, threw it off to the side. Your first step on removal, you may be able to get around it, but I found it easiest. Go ahead and take your tensioner, throw your 3/8 ratchet in there. You're going to want to swing it to the left and then just pull your belt off. I went ahead and pulled it off the alternator, shoved it out of the way. That gives you a lot more clearance to get in here to this hose clamp. This hose clamp was up on the neck. I've already got it removed, pulled down for you. And then you are going to have to crawl up under the car, up under this side right here. Right behind here is going to be your other hose. You got one more clamp. Get that clamp off, and then you just got to fish the hose back through the car. I'm going to go ahead and jack it up. Seems a whole lot easier. My car is not that low, but I am too fat to get my butt under there. Always use jack stands. Don't trust that jack. Alright, now we got room to move. If you can, I know I had a big problem with where it heated up on the water pump. The hose was actually sticking real bad. All I did was grab me a flathead screwdriver, pry down into the side right here of the hose and just pry it apart, pry it away from the neck, loosen it up a little bit. You can either grab it from the top or grab it from the bottom. I actually, for this one, had to go underneath the car. All right, pop up under the car. It's gonna be the hose you were going for right here. Go ahead and grab it, wiggle it a little bit, and that thing will pop on off. Like I said, we gotta go to the other side of the car. As you can see, clamp's not on. Same thing. You're just gonna have to wiggle a little bit, work it. Eventually pop it off. Now, if you haven't already emptied the fluid out of the radiator, right there is where it's gonna gush. Okay? Don't be up under the car. Have your hand on it, let it spill and get out of the way. I'm gonna pull it out from this side. A little fluid, like I said, watch out for that. That way it'll pinch the furthest. Pinch that dude in. And just work it off the end. Now remember which side it comes off of, because you do have two different hose clamps. This end of your radiator hose that goes into the water pump is a bigger diameter than what goes in the radiator. So make sure you keep your clamps on the right side. Alright, got your clamps off. Something we're going to do that will help you out tremendously, because up under the car is not a fun place to be when you're doing some of this silly stuff. This clamp right here, if you work it far enough back, you see that little neck, you should be able to get this pushed behind it. That way you don't have to worry about when you're under the car trying to crimp it and get it up over the neck on the radiator. Check that out. Right there should hold for us. Bam. Way we can roll up under there, slide it right on, tap it, and done. Okay, now we got the hose clamps back on. We'll fish this thing back through here and hook it back up. Alright, now we got our hose wound back through here. Go ahead and grab our hose clamp first. Slide that dude on. Then work your hose on. Just walk it on like this when you're taking it off, just backwards. You're gonna have a little shoulder right here. That'll actually be what stops it. Let you know you've gone all the way. Now that you've got your hose clamp, work it down over the neck. Make sure it's between the neck and the hose. And then you're gonna want to leave about 1/4 of an inch from the end of the hose. That's just normal standard for hose clamps. We're going to grab a screwdriver right here. Try to have your teeth aimed down that way whenever you have to take it off again. Hopefully you don't have to, but just in case. And then we're going to trigger this thing. How we had the little lock on it. Stick your screwdriver down in it. And there you go. Hose clamp on. Alright, now looking back down in here, top of it right here, gotta get back on the water pump. We're gonna go ahead and grab our hose that we've got pre-clamped in the vice grips. That way we don't have to struggle. Get your vice grips down in here, slide them over top the hose. Down in here, same thing as the radiator side. Just work it on. Take you a little bit, don't get frustrated. Crap happens. Man grunt. Alright, work it on again, same as the other side. You've got a little shoulder sticking out. It'll butt up to that. Take our vice grips with our clamp already pre-done. Like I said, about 1/4 of an inch leave. I'm gonna stick my finger on it and push, that way it doesn't pinch my finger. And then we're gonna release the vice grips. And that's it. You are on. And there was 0 struggle. That's what we're looking for. Last thing we're gonna have to do, get our belt put back on. Got your little idler pulley right here. You're going to wrap back under it. Your ratchet, go into that hole. I personally prefer using this cheater bar. I don't like struggling. Like I've tried to tell y'all, try to do stuff the smart way. Slide your belt back on the alternator pulley like that. Make sure you're on all your teeth. Fill it back up with fluid, and that as easy as it gets.